part of the announcement was in regards to your impairments. Can you just update us with where were the biggest portion of your impairments in this quarter, and take us forward in your outlook for impairments at the bank? Good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for having me in your program. Generally speaking, the results of Q3 2020 as well the first 9 months is considered a good one. So as you mentioned, total income dropped by 12%, but total income for the first 9 months before zakat and taxes is reaching 1.76 billion Saudi riyal. Net income after zakat and taxes is 1.5 billion Saudi riyal. Q3 net income did grow by 10% comparing with Q2 this year, so that's a good sign for improvement. Also, income from financing and investments increased by 7% year to year. So this is a new record, which is reaching 3.4 billion Saudi riyal.
Respectfully, Abdul, we have the data. We have the data, sir. We have the data. We have all those numbers. What the market needs to know is the state of play on your impairments and your outlook.
Yeah, impairment, we had the largest effort in the history for Alinma Bank. As you know, COVID-19 had some effect in that regard. We did comprehensive review to all our clients, and as you know, IFRS 9 requesting that you evaluate your financing portfolio till maturity, which we did, and then we provided for. So the provisioning is the main reason for the drop of 12%.
And what's the outlook on your provisioning? What's the outlook for impairments? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I am very optimistic about Q4 comparing with what happened in Q3. As I mentioned, net income in Q3 did grow by about 10% comparing with Q2. So there is a lot of improvement in the businesses in Q3 in Saudi Arabia. And I am very optimistic about Q4.
Where are you most optimistic about? You say that you're optimistic. Where are you most optimistic?
Yeah,
where is the business returning as we try to normalize?
And we have pipeline. A lot of optimistic. If you see the pipeline of financing, for example, we have a lot of new records. Total assets did grow by 16% this year, regardless of the COVID-19. Total financing did grow also by 16% in the first 9 months, which is very positive one. Total deposits did grow by 12% year to year, and all of this good signs for Q4. So I am very optimistic the growth will continue. We have a good pipeline in the financing. There are many mega projects need to be financed, and that will continue in Q4.
Can you update the market on dividend guidance from SAMA? Have they instructed you to withhold the 2020 dividend? And if so,
no, SAMA didn't.
When?
You know, for Alinma Bank over the last 6 years, we give a dividend every year. So let me just explain the policy of the dividend. You know, each financial institution has to look at its own reasons for the dividend and also the need of using that cash, especially during the COVID-19. First of all, it has to be approved by the board of directors. Then it has to be also you have to get SAMA no objection, and then you will go to your General Assembly. So we didn't receive clear instruction from SAMA because we didn't go to SAMA yet. So first of all, we have to consider it internally, and we will do the best for the bank as well for our shareholders.
Do you think it's time to be prudent and withhold the dividend?
I am not sure. As I said, this is the decision of the board of directors, and we still at the beginning of Q4, so there is still time. But we will see what will happen in Q4.